You've heard of Arjuna and Rama, but what about the female warriors who shaped Hindu mythology just as powerfully? The history books won't tell you this, but some of the most formidable fighters in ancient Indian epics were actually women. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will completely change how you see Hindu mythology forever. When we think of Hindu mythology, images of devoted wives like Sita or Savitri often come to mind. But here's what most people don't know. Beneath these stories of devotion lies an incredible tradition of fierce female warriors who fought battles, led armies, and changed the course of mythological history. These forgotten heroines wielded weapons with the same skill as their male counterparts. Yet their stories have been pushed to the shadows for centuries. Take Vishpala from the Rigveda, the oldest Hindu scripture. This extraordinary warrior lost her leg in battle while defending her kingdom. Did she give up? Absolutely not. She prayed to the twin gods, the Ashwini Kumars, who granted her an iron prosthetic leg, making her potentially the first recorded user of a prosthetic limb in world literature. With her new leg, Vishpala returned to the battlefield with even greater determination, slaying countless enemies and leading her kingdom to victory. Yet how many of us have even heard her name mentioned in discussions of ancient heroes? Now, I know what you're thinking. If these women were so incredible, why haven't I heard of them before? That's exactly the question that kept me up at night. The answer might surprise you, and I'll get to that in just a moment. Let's talk about Queen Kaikeyi from the Ramayana. While most know her as the queen who asked for Rama's exile, few remember that she was a skilled warrior and charioteer who once saved King Dasharatha's life in battle. When the wheel of his chariot began to slip during a fierce fight against the Asuras, Kaikeyi inserted her finger into the axle to keep it from falling apart. She then took control of the reins when the charioteer was injured, skillfully navigating the battlefield and ensuring victory. Her bravery earned her 2 boons from her husband, boons that would later change the course of the Ramayana itself. But these aren't isolated examples. The warrior tradition among women runs deep in Hindu mythology. Chitrangada, a princess of Manipur in the Mahabharata, was raised as a son by her father and trained extensively in warfare. Her archery skills were so impressive that they caught the attention of Arjuna himself. Yes, the Arjuna, considered the greatest archer of his time. He was so captivated by her prowess that he sought her hand in marriage. Then there's Satya Bhama, who wasn't just Krishna's wife, but a formidable archer and wartime strategist. When the demon king Narakasura imprisoned 16,000 women, it was Satya Bhama who led an army against him. According to some versions of the story, she was the one who ultimately slew the demon, demonstrating that women were central to even the most significant victories in Hindu mythology. And I haven't even mentioned Shikhandi yet, whose role was crucial in the defeat of the seemingly invincible Bhishma in the Kurukshetra War, or Uloopi, the Naga princess skilled in martial arts who once defeated 500 warriors in combat. So why have these incredible women warriors been forgotten while their male counterparts are celebrated in epic films, TV shows, and stories told to children? The answer lies in the way history and mythology have been filtered through centuries of patriarchal interpretation. The emphasis on specific female archetypes, the devoted wife, the nurturing mother, inadvertently pushed these powerful warrior women to the margins of our cultural memory. Here's something that might shock you. In Hindu theology, the ultimate power, known as Shakti, is actually feminine in nature. This divine feminine energy is embodied by goddesses like Durga and Kali, who are portrayed as supreme warriors battling cosmic evil. Durga, riding her lion and wielding weapons in her multiple arms, defeated the buffalo demon Mahishasura when all the male gods failed. Kali's fierce battle strategy against the demon Raktabija saved the universe from certain destruction. I've spent years researching these forgotten heroines, and I'm still discovering new stories that challenge everything we thought we knew about gender roles in ancient Hindu narratives. These women weren't just supporting characters. They were central to some of the most crucial battles and turning points in the epics. You might be wondering why this matters today. Think about it. If we've been missing half the story about one of the world's oldest mythological traditions, what other powerful female narratives might we be overlooking in our current understanding of history and culture? These ancient warrior women provide models of strength, courage, and leadership that can inspire people of all genders today. The evidence is right there in the ancient texts. The Rigveda, Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Puranas all contain references to these remarkable female warriors. They weren't anomalies or exceptions. They were part of a rich tradition that recognized women's capacity for valor and combat excellence. I challenge you to look beyond the familiar stories and discover these forgotten heroines for yourself. Their tales of courage, skill, and determination deserve to be remembered and celebrated alongside those of their male counterparts. If you found this information as mind-blowing as I did when I first discovered it, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to join me on this journey of uncovering hidden histories and forgotten heroes. And share this video with someone who needs to know that female warriors have always been part of our mythological heritage. In my next video, I'll be revealing the secret combat techniques these warrior women used that made them such formidable opponents on the battlefield. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.